Hello. What's up, everybody? Keisha, right? What's going on with you? How you doing? What's going on? Enjoying this Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, here I come. Hey, that's what's up. Easy Ace, what's up, bro? Leon from Ireland, what's going on? AZ from Arizona, what's up? Not my real name. How you doing? What's up, everybody? Phil, what's good, bro? Oh yeah, that's right. You from the 305. I think I saw you right there last stream. Internet Explorer, what's up, bro? What y'all up to, man? Mr. Crash, what is up? Patrick Kelly, I'm sorry to hear about your dog. The other day, I'm going through the same thing at the moment. You are? Oh man. Yeah, man, it's all good. I appreciate you, man, and my thoughts and prayers are with you, man. It's definitely not an easy thing to deal with, especially when you had a dog for so long, like I have. It was tough, man. I'm still trying to get over it too. It's kind of weird going back home to my parents and not seeing my dog, and sometimes, you know, you kind of like wish he was still around, you know. But you know, eventually I'll get through it, you know. But thanks for asking, man. I hope you can get past this too, man. It won't last forever, you know. Just got to make sure you cherish your dogs while you can, you know. Carrie, what's up? I'm just using cheats on Warzone, making noobs cry. So you're basically making people's lives a living hell on Warzone. I thought they were supposed to do away with like cheaters and stuff on Warzone. I'm just chilling. CQC? I'm on a date. My girl is really asking me to tip this whack ass service. Where are you eating at, bro? I don't know. If I have some pretty bad service at a restaurant, I don't know if it depends on how bad the service is. I tip always, but if the service is just whack, if the waiter or waitress is super rude, then shit, I may not tip, man. I may not tip, bro. That's just me. Jadarius, what's up, bro? Hey, I've been good, man. How you been? Been alright, man. Been alright. I'm hanging in there. Himsey? Unknown? I had like 15 cats and now only have one left, so many died to the point that my emotions became nullified. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of freaking pets. That's a lot of cats. I'm not like a big cat person, but I like other people's cats. I just don't know if I can have a cat of my own. But that's a lot of freaking pets, man. Dude Shibby, much love from Georgia. You are one of my go-to channels after work. Hey, thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. My dad actually grew up in Georgia. Dairy Soup, what's up, bro? What's going on? Carrie, you on a date watching the stream? Yeah, I'm surprised. It makes me hard to believe you're watching my stream and you're on a date simultaneously. Like, she's gonna be mad at you, man. Tottenham Gaming, what's up, bro? Dog, it has been a minute, man. How you been? It's been a long ass time, dude. Tip a quarter if the service is ass. I agree. If the service is bad, flip a cup of water on top of a bill. I was just thinking that, Internet Explorer. I was just thinking that. I'm not that cruel though, but honestly, I'll probably just walk out, you know. I mean, I'll pay, of course, but I wouldn't tip. Are you planning on making the failure compilation of when you lose to the trying to lab challenges in the future? Just curious. I think I might. That's gonna take a minute for sure. But yeah. I could probably do something like that. I have failed a lot. Cats are easy to look after. I have 3. And I'm not even sure they like me. Yo, cats are like, you know, they have their own personalities, man. They're either they really love you or they really hate you. Chances, what's up, bro? Mike, who you got playing the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals? Yeesh. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Probably Boston, and if we play Boston, we'll probably lose. But I think we have a better shot of going to the finals if we play the 76ers. That's just my opinion. Eclipsed. Hey JC, watching you from UK where it's 3 a.m. Holy shit. It's amazing to watch your channel. You have such a life. You have such a life and energy. Can't wait to see where you grow to. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you for supporting my channel, man, and you know, watching at 3 a.m., man. How are you not tired, sir? But yeah, man, I hope I can get to at least. I think I'll get to 60K for sure this year. It'd be a travesty if I didn't. But you know, hopefully I'll get to close to 100K. I don't think I'll hit 100K this year, but hopefully I'll get like relatively close, you know. But you never know. You never know. Coulter B5. Hey, what's up? It's 2 a.m. here in Iceland. Holy crap! You're in Iceland, man. Jesus, I never would have thought someone would watch my channel in Iceland. That's really dope, man. Nah, they have both. Nah, they are both watching you. He's a little spoon for dick. That's awkward. Okay, Oliver, what did you post, sir? Would you rather have an average size penis that sporadically works, or would you rather have a bigger one that always works, but you ALSI? What is that? But you already have a size. Bro, I don't even know what you're talking about, man. 55 D's? Double D's? Is that boobs or like what are you? I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. That's a weird question. Yeah, dogs are great. Now I have a pet monkey, but my mom is taking care of him. You have a pet monkey? I don't fuck with monkeys, bro. Andrew. Oh, Andrew. What's up? What's going on with you, bro? I hope I said your name right. Pretty sure the Egyptians bred cats into thinking they are gods, and that's why they always look down on us. I can see that. Favorite meat can video? Probably the regular show. The regular show one was pretty good. Guys, here's a little tip. Check the gear setting and set the playback speed to 2x until you catch up so JC can respond to you in real time. Hey, good tips, pro tips. Hector, how late? Only 7 p.m. for me. Oh, okay. Hector, where you from, bro? D, you saw the TikTok guy that got height surgery from 5.5 to 6? Yeah, I did, man. I saw another, I don't know if this is the same guy, but I saw another TikTok where he got height surgery, but he wasn't even 6 foot. He was just like, he went from like 5'6", I think, to like 5'9". I'm like, bro, you might as well, if I'm getting height surgery, I want to at least be 6'1", if I am that short, you know, but, you know what I mean? You got any announcements for us? Honestly, bro, I don't. I really don't. I don't. Nothing crazy, nothing, man. I'm still trying to like work on my skit channel. You know, if you guys haven't already subscribed there, you know, go check that out if you want. Kayla, you make me crack up whenever you try and not laugh. It makes me laugh. Where do you live? I know USA, but what state? I live in Florida. Dairy Soup, have you imagined watching a show that you give a 0.5 out of 10, but your nostalgic trip is a 6 out of 10? Have I imagined that? I mean, like, do you mean like a show that I have already watched? Some random guy. What's up, bro? Oh, he's talking about. Oh, okay. He's talking about boobs. Okay, I didn't even know what he was talking about. Okay. Shrek. What's up, bro? Nicholas. What's up, bro? Corey. What's up? Told him height surgery is weird because the rest of him wouldn't be proportionate. Yeah, that shit kind of makes me a little. It kind of makes me cringe on how they would go about doing that. Cause as he gets older, I just feel like his body is gonna be weird, you know? Like, I don't know, it's not natural. So I wouldn't personally do that if I was like, you know, that height, you know? Gotta be comfortable with your height, man. Even though that there's some, you know, I think there's some girls out there who definitely wouldn't date guys who are like below 6, you know, and it's really dumb actually. But I wouldn't like, you know, care too much about that. Oh shit, somebody donated. Benjamin, thank you for the donation, bro. Thanks for all you do, JC. I look forward to your videos and you have the best reactions along with Tyrone Magnus. I'm sorry about your dog passing. What's a fact many people don't know about you? Hey, bro, thank you for the donation. Really appreciate that, bro. And thank you, you know, for the kind words. Yeah, my dog, you know, he was a good dog, but I really hated seeing him in the state that he was in, man. It just really broke my heart, man, because he was such a loving dog, man. And I'm just gonna miss him, dude. And I just think that I wish dogs lived longer, man. Like, at least give us 30 years, man. At least. But what's a fact many people don't know about me? I guess I'm pretty, I mean, as if it isn't already obvious, I'm kind of shy. I'm timid. I was very shy and timid growing up. That's pretty much all I can think of. Interesting as fuck, right? Andrew, what's up, bro? Tyler, what's up, bro? I can't clown the height surgery dude though, because women getting all types of surgery lately to each their own. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I understand. I understand why he would get height surgery. I mean, you know, it's just if you're doing it for yourself, then do it for yourself. But don't do it because some girl said that, you know, or she tried to clown you for being like, you know, under like 6'1" or whatever. Like, do it for yourself if you're doing that type of surgery, man. AJC, been seeing you watching a lot of horror videos lately, and I got a recommendation for you called Jeff the Killer versus Slender Man, AMV by 404 Ciel or Ciel. It's an oldie but a goodie. All right, bro, I'll check it out. I kind of wanted to react to some in a few minutes, but I might save that for tomorrow. It could be any show that you loathe, almost the worst of the worst, but your nostalgia trip is solid. The worst of the worst, huh? Man. I wish I knew what show. I'm sure there's a lot of shows where I'm like, I'm only watching this because it's nostalgic. I would probably say like the first couple of episodes of Dragon Ball Super, and I'm a really big Dragon Ball Z fan, but the first couple of episodes of Super, it was terrible, man. It was terrible. And like the animation was bad. And I really wish, it just seems like they had no budget to really draw the episodes, and the whole entire first like 20 episodes, you know, they couldn't draw the characters well. So maybe Dragon Ball Super? Dragon Ball GT was like, I didn't like it that much, but it did have its moments for sure. I liked Super Saiyan 4, and I liked the Shadow Dragon saga, so that's what I would probably say. Mandro reacts. Yo, my main man JC, how are you doing besides YouTube, like mentally, spiritually, and all that? What's up, bro? Mentally, man, I am a little exhausted. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's I think I'm getting just a little bit burnt out with YouTube. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm trying to figure out what I really want to do with this channel. Do I want to keep making reactions, or do I want to focus more on skit content? Or do I want to do something entirely different? I don't mind doing reactions. I just want to see if there's anything else that I can react to that I would enjoy reacting to, that would propel my channel into a bigger one, you know? Right now I've been just reacting to just random shit, man, and pretty much I typically react to just funny stuff, memes, Family Guy, American Dad, Ace Vane, the heavy hitters, you know. But I don't know. I really want to start back writing my skits, man. So, bro, you're like 6'2", good looking. How can you be shy? Oh, bro, I'm 6'1". I appreciate you, man. But you know, it's real easy, man. You know, like I think when I was in elementary school, I was super shy, man. Super shy. Going up into probably community college. I think it's just like my temperament until I get around people that I'm comfortable with. Even when I would talk to women, you know, like I'd be super shy, but I'm a lot better with that now. But back then, oh man, I would just like, I wouldn't know what to say. I would always fucking stutter and shit. There was one time in college, man, I took an L so fucking bad with this really fine girl. I was in the library and I saw her. I think she was just studying. I sat next to her, not directly beside her, but like at the same table. And I was gonna say something to her, and I was trying to start a conversation. And what I was gonna say was, "Hey, or what are you studying? Are you studying for an exam, or like what are you like up to?" What I said was, then she just looked at me like, "What?" She gave me like the biggest "what?" Then after that, I was like, oh, I fucked up. Then I tried to explain myself. Then just more gibberish came out. Then I just got my shit and just walked off. That was so embarrassing, man. Oh, Dragon Ball Super isn't a 0.5 out of 10. No, it's definitely not. But that's the only thing I could come up with that I thought that was pretty bad, I guess. Do I watch One Piece? I don't. I need to watch it. Everybody that watches anime, any of my friends that tell me that, you know, I need to expand my anime, you know, catalog. They're like, oh, watch some One Piece, man. Watch some One Piece. I'm like, dude, I don't know if I want to watch like 2,000 episodes of One Piece. Game and skit channel and save reactions for live reactions or live streams. That's not a bad idea, Tottenham. Save reactions for live streams. The only thing about that is, you know, YouTube is so anal, man. It's like I can't. If I put all of those live reactions on my YouTube, some of that stuff's gonna get copyright claimed. I don't know, but that's not a bad idea. Any advice to a 24-year-old looking to get back in shape? I haven't been in shape since college, and it's a bit tough now that I have a time-consuming job. I ask because you're fit as fuck. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, the thing about it is when you have a time-consuming job, I don't know what kind of work you do, but sometimes it's mentally draining once you get out of work. I used to work at a place called Lockheed Martin, and I would just have a little cubicle desk, fluorescent lighting, and just, I think one other person was in my cubicle space, but it was a, you know, interesting job. Definitely a job that I did not love. I hated waking up for that job, but I would work from like 7 a.m. to like, I think 5 p.m., you know? And I would try to like head to the gym afterwards, and I'd be so freaking tired. So it's either like you're just gonna have to muster up some strength and just suck it up and just go to the gym. Maybe take some pre-workout to wake you up a bit. But I mean, I think that's really your only best bet. I mean, anytime you have any days off, I would say head to the gym in the morning, knock it on out, and just enjoy the rest of your day. But yeah, I feel that. I used to have the same issue because I would get back home and I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to the gym. I'm tired. I just want to like throw on a movie and just tap out, you know? But if you really want to keep it up, just as soon as you get off, have your gym clothes ready, have your protein shake ready, and just go to the gym and just get it over with, you know? Steve, what's up, bro? Hope your day was good too, man. It's going all right. I mean, you can do whatever you like with your channel, but I really wish you could do the public make me laugh thing. It's you do whatever. Yeah, I kind of miss doing those. I stopped doing that stuff, man, because my camera guy was really expensive. Really expensive. He was charging me like $60 an hour. And I was like, that's a lot for just holding a camera, man. And we'll be out there for like 4 hours. Have you tried a reaction to your skit segment? I haven't. I might do that. D, if you ever get shy again around girls, just imagine her really wet, nasty cum. Takes away all the shyness. You become more confident in yourself. Yeah, I guess that would make them more confident. Tony, love watching your reactions. Watch you daily. Hey, thank you, Tony, for your support, man. Appreciate you, bro. Kayla, if you go to hubba at me, I'd probably just make the same noise back. You would? Would you really do that, Kayla? You'd be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with him? Talking to a girl in school and stuttering, especially in front of people, is one of the biggest L's anyone could take. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. I've had other L's for sure, but yo, she was so pretty and she was tall. She was like 5'11", and I was like, I don't know. I think when I get around attractive women, it's like I just can't think. I can't think anymore. I'm just like, you know. I'm better with it now, but when I was in college, I was just like, man, I couldn't think properly, you know. But that's like natural, right? You just gotta like get over that. Shyness is natural, but they can like smell that on you, you know. I was also really shy until I got a job in retail and got accustomed to greeting hundreds of customers every day. Also hooked up with my manager as I climbed the ladder. Wow, you hooked up with your manager? Yeah, that happens a lot, bro. That happens probably more than you realize in corporate America, you know? Everybody's in bed with one another, you know? You want a promotion? Come over to my house late at night, and maybe we can talk some, you know, some numbers. Oh, man. I remember when I was in grade 6, someone got mad, threw pencils and calculators across the room, slammed the door and threw the chair against the window. The glass shattered. Stupid kids. Oh my goodness. You had some badass kids in your class. Morgan, what's up? Hey JC, wanted to offer my most sincere condolences. Other than that, I hope things have been better for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm getting better. Man, it was rough. It was a rough, it was rough the day it happened, and the first and second, like it's just, man, it made me remind me of my first dog that I had, and his name was Buster. And that one hit me hard too, because, you know, after I took my dog to the vet and they were like, oh, he doesn't have anything wrong with him, when clearly something's wrong with him. We were like, me and my mom was like, you know, all right, well, I guess we'll just take him back home. And, you know, I guess he's, you know, we knew something was wrong, but we took him back home and we were just like, whatever. Well, it was like one morning when it was really cold, we had my second dog, Ace, and we had my other dog in the garage, and we have this and they had, you know, they were sleeping in the garage overnight, and I went outside and to let them out, you know, to go to use the bathroom, and Ace went out and he was fine, and Buster was just still in his cage. And I was like, Buster, you know, like just calling him, just like, hey, wake up, Buster, you know what's going on, Buster? Like, he just wasn't waking up. And like, it started to slowly sink in that he just passed away. And my mom was crying, and I was crying, and my dad was away at work, and so I had to like bury my dog. And it was like, man, that was like a rough fucking day, man. And it was just the saddest thing, man, you know? I still think about that shit to this day, man. But not to like, you know, bring the mood down the stream, but that that definitely really messed me up, you know. Um, what was I saying? 7 to 5s are tough. Oh man, you're telling me. The skit where you listen to the old guy in the horror movie was hilarious. How did you get the idea for that? Dude, I think of silly stuff all the time, man. All the time, dude. And half the time, I try to like make a skit, you know, surrounding that, but sometimes it doesn't always come out great on paper or like, you know, when I'm starting to record. But dude, I'm just a goofy guy. I think about silly stuff all the time. Nice, brother. I'm a welder, boiler maker. I got a bad schedule from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. from Sunday to Friday. Jesus, man. So you're a welder. Okay. How long have you been a welder for? One of my best friends was a welder. He didn't like it too much, so now he's like a CEO at a prison. And I don't think he likes that too much either, but you know, it pays more. Yo, what is that thumbnail, dude? What the hell is that thumbnail, Marco? Oh my god. I sleep to your 1 hour Family Guy reactions. Love your videos. Hey, thank you, bro. Mandro reacts. Who do you think will win the NBA championship this year? Oh man. Well, I am so happy that Golden State is out of it. So, I'm hoping that either my Heat win or the Lakers win. Now, if they both meet in the finals, which I don't think that's gonna happen, I hope, of course, the Heat wins. But if we don't, then the Lakers is my team that I want to win, you know? But Lakers got to get past Denver, so I don't know how that's going to play out. So if I had to ask you, if I had to guess, I would say possibly either Denver or LA. Yeah. Or Boston, man. It's a toss-up, bro. It's a toss-up, man. The guy hooking up with his manager is a legend. I hope it's a she, though, unless he swings that way. Is it a she? She was in her mid-30s while I was 18. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Yo, I need to learn from you, bro. That's crazy, man. That one guy, Bones. What's up, bro? Also, why the name JcStellar? Just asking, my G. No disrespect. Oh man, it just sounded catchy, and I just went with it. There's really no backstory to why my name is JcStellar. I was just thinking of YouTube names to come up with one day when I was gonna make my channel, and just kind of stuck. JcStellar. I don't know if I would ever change my name again. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. The same kid would jump up and smack the door frame and scream at the high-pitched voice. He just screams a bunch of random letters and words. Whoever that kid's problem was. Sir, Adamantium? Oh, I'll just call you sir. What's up, bro? Carrie, your pup passed and those he loved. With those he loved. Yeah, he did, man. He did. Daniele, what's up? How about those Lakers? Hey, man. I went to a bar last night, man, and I watched a game with a couple of friends, man, and it was a good-ass game, bro. Good game. Let's go, Brandon. Oh, my God. Hey, enough of all this politics. Don't get this politics shit in here, man. I've been welding for 10 years now. Nice. 2020 NBA Finals rematch for fans, Miami Heat versus. That'd be dope. If we had a rematch with the LA Lakers, man, I honestly feel like we would lose though. It's a realistic picture of a hog rider from Clash of Clans. Yeah, sure it is, Marco. By the way, shout out to Dennis Rodman. Happy 62th birthday. Oh, it's his birthday? Oh, it's pronounced Danielle? Okay, I got you, bro. My bad. I got into the trade because my dad was a welder and ran his own rig. I enjoy welding, and it's not for everyone. Yeah, it is not. It is not. It's not for everybody. I agree with that. It's not. I always thought JcStellar was your corn name. Guess you learn new things every day. I'm not denying it though. Where you get that Goku poster from? I got it from what was it from? I think it's called Displate, I think. Which color? Blue or pink? What are you talking about, Derry? Real name is Anthony, though. Oh, my first name is Anthony. Max, what's up, bro? Max. Yeah, like NBA player Danielle Marshall. Ooh, what team does he play for? How about the Miami Heat, huh? Bro, we nearly lost that game though, but I'm glad we pulled it out. We almost gave it away. Bronson had like nearly 40 points. Or no, he had 40 points, right? Hey, Anthony is my middle name. Oh, shit. Shout out to the Anthonys. What's the workout routine? Man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't been to the gym in probably like a week. Well, which muscle group are you asking about for as far as my routine? Danielle Marshall doesn't play anymore? Oh, okay. You look more like Cassis than an Anthony? Oh. Really? You eating edibles? No, I'm eating gummy bears. These are the best. But I have, I've tried an edible. Shit messed me up, man. Hey, JC, do you like fish sticks? Hey, I know this joke. No, I don't. Nice try. Nice try. He played in 1994 and through 2010. Damn. Chess? Okay, my chess days, I typically hit chess on Tuesdays and Saturdays. For Tuesdays, I do flat bench with dumbbells, then chest press machine, machine fly, then I do like, what is this shit called? It's called like seated overhead dumbbell press. Then I do some abs, and that's pretty much it. Then for Saturdays, I do incline, more dumbbells, cable flies, then weighted dips, then abs, and that's pretty much it. JC, if those are our pillows in the back, then damn, you must be waking stiff those like, wait, what? Damn, you must be waking stiff those like that. What do you mean? What celebrity would you fight in a boxing match? Michael B. Jordan. I actually just started weightlifting. I got a gym membership. Any advice? Don't try to go too heavy. Ease into it, man. Try not to ego lift. There's gonna be a lot of people around you that probably have been lifting for way longer than you have. So just, figure out what you want to do for that day and just go at your own pace. And don't be afraid to ask for a spot. I think the gym, for the most part, people are friendly and nice, and they don't mind giving you a spot and helping you out. So, I think that's pretty much what I would think. The advice I can give you. When I started working out, I made the mistake of I saw different people going heavy, so I wanted to go heavy. But really, I needed to work on my form so that when I get to the heavier weight, I won't die. How awkward would it be if Anthony Davis was on the Heat and Bam was on the Lakers? Well, if we had Anthony Davis on the Heat, shit, we'd probably win a championship. I mean, which color do you prefer the most? Oh, blue. I ate a weed brownie once, blinked on, woke up on the couch. Jeez. Yeah, my friend gave me something when he came down to visit, and he's not the kind of guy who would like pressure me to do something like that, but he was just like, do you want to try it or not? I mean, I'm not going to pressure you to like take anything. I was like, well, we're at Disney Springs, we're having a good time. It was just him and his wife, and I was like, yeah, why not? Sure, pass it over here, man. And it was a very small amount, and I took it, and I didn't really feel anything. But then it gave me more, and I was like, oh shit. And apparently it comes in waves, like, and the wave just like it hit me, and I just, it messed me up, to say the least. Oh, I see what you mean. Clash is clay. Okay. Clash is clay. Muhammad Ali's nickname. Okay. Orange, blue, and pink are my top 3 favorite colors. Red would probably be my 4th. How much do you bench? How much do I bench now, or how much did I used to bench? Because how much I bench now is definitely not a lot. I bench probably now just 265. And that's because I'm dialing it back. I can't lift as heavy as I used to because of acting. I think that I'm trying to lean out more. But man, when I was working out and I was just going like all the time, pretty much becoming a bodybuilder at that point, I pushed like it wasn't 2. It was like 370. I pushed 370. I never got to 4th place, but I came really close. Really close. Not sure if I can hit those numbers again, but that's a lot of dedication, man, and a lot of time in the gym. If 2 vegans are fighting, is it considered beef? I think it would be. JcStellar versus Jimmy Butler? Oh, dude, I'd lose 100%. Jimmy Butler's like 6'4", 6'5". I'm only 6'1". Bro doesn't hesitate to say Michael B. Jordan. I fucking suck at typing. I was trying to make a joke about the way on what looks like your pillows in the background look. Oh, okay. It's all good, bro. What's a time where you experienced the worst customer service ever, JC? Oh man, the worst customer service? Wow, there's a couple of places that I can think of maybe. There was a time where I needed to get blood work done, so for my doctor, and I went to this place called LabCorp, and it's just a place where they like take your blood, and then they'll ship off the numbers and your blood test to the doctor. Then when you have your doctor's appointment, he'll go over the lab results and he'll tell you what you should be doing, or your just how your cholesterol is, how's your numbers, basically. It's like a checkup. So I went to this place and they were busy. And this lady, this looks like she was just stressing out for some reason. I don't know, maybe she was having a bad day. But I knew my insurance was good over here, but she wouldn't take my insurance because I think that it would make her have to do a lot more work than she wanted to. So initially I was like, well damn, I thought my insurance is good here. So I left and I came back and I was like, I'm sure my insurance is fine here. Then she got really disrespectful with me. And she was like, I just told you that we don't take this insurance. Then I basically just cussed her out. Then she got real quiet. Somebody came to like take over her spot. She looked at my insurance and she's like, oh sir, you're fine. We take this insurance. You can go have a seat. We'll call you when you're ready. That's the only time I can really think of. There's been a lot of times where I've had bad customer service, but that one really stood out to me because I had to like cuss somebody out. And I never want to do that because I only give disrespect when someone disrespects me. So, other than that, I'm just chilling, man. I'm a nice dude. JC, you ever play any WWE 2K games or other WWE games? No, but I did play back in the day, rather, this one anime wrestling game called Ultimate Muscle or something like that. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that anime before, but they had a game and it was dope. And it was a bunch of like anime wrestlers doing like crazy, ridiculous like finishers on each other, and like it was a dope game. But no, I've never played like the official WWE 2K games. They're probably fun though. I meant to say and not on. What would be the first alcoholic drink to try in your opinion, JC? I asked it because I turned 21 in July. The first alcoholic drink? You should try like a Jack Daniels, man. I don't know, if you have to really kind of figure out what you like, alcohol wise, but I personally love Jack Daniels, man. It's pretty good. I don't drink like I used to because I just, the older I get, the more and just make sure that your form is damn near perfect when you're doing deadlifts. Like, make sure you get the form down, then start to, like, you know, include weights, because it's real easy to just, you know, put on a lot of weight and then try to, like, you know, deadlift, because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be stronger than you when you first walk in there. So just make sure, maybe do, like, you know, go through some YouTube tutorials about, you know, people explaining how to properly deadlift, and just go from there. And once you have a good, comfortable form that you like, you know, start putting weight on there, man. But don't go too heavy, man. You don't want to go to Snap City. JC, you should eventually react to a series of compilations called Wrestlers Being Jerks. You know what? I was going to actually do that. I just never got around to doing it, man. But yeah, bro, I think I will do that. You're around 5'11"? That's nice. That's pretty dope. Do you take requests for videos to react to? Yeah, bro. You can either put it here or, like, you know, send me a DM with the link to my Instagram. Alpha, what's up, bro? A good chunk out of never. Bro, they really came back talking about can I get a refund for this cheeseburger or whatever they ordered that they had took a chunk of? Like, they already ate a good portion of? Really? That's like me eating a meal and say, hey, excuse me, I didn't like this meal, but I fucking eat everything. I don't know why people try that, man. What's up, Steven Santos? What's up, bro? To be a WWE wrestler, you need to be physically in good shape and be a good actor, which you are good in both, but I don't think you like it. Yeah, I don't think I could be a WWE wrestler. I mean, if I really was passionate about that, I would go for it, you know? But yeah, working the crowd is definitely probably the biggest challenge, man, because I think anybody could pretty much get big, but how's your showmanship, you know? How's your charisma with the crowd, you know? You got to be a good, like, showman. So, and also you got to pick up some people too. You got to be strong as fuck. Steven, no Twitch. I was gonna stream on Twitch, but I was like, you know what? Let me just go on YouTube because I haven't streamed in a minute on here. Was the game you played Ultimate Muscles Legends versus New Generation? That game came out in November 2022. Yeah, I think it was that game. It was that game, I think. It had a bunch of characters in there from the show, and I loved playing that game, man. I have been working for 7 months to buy a PS4, and I finally got it all. And I finally got it. Love your videos. Hey, that's what's up, bro. What game are you gonna play on there? Griffith, what's up, bro? Internet Explorer, did you watch the KSI fight? Do you think he could beat Tommy Fury? I didn't watch the KSI fight. I did see that he fought today. Honestly, I don't think he can beat Tommy Fury, bro. Tommy looks like he's like legit, like he is an actual boxer. I've never watched KSI's boxing matches. He probably has good fundamentals, but I don't think he's beating Fury. Um, you ever see those TikTok douchebags in the gym record? Oh yeah, for sure. For a while, you know, there was like girls getting in trouble by by Joey Swole because maybe like a guy would walk in their video and then they'd make fun of the guy, or like they would think that the guy is like staring at them when he really isn't. Ugh, my goodness. I don't know why. I mean, I think if you're recording yourself, sometimes recording yourself is okay if you are just recording it in the sense of like, okay, I want to see how my form is. But I think that recording somebody or recording yourself, then make like blowing up a situation for views and likes on your TikTok is just, you know, that's just stupid to me. Do you drive a car or ride a motorbike? I drive a car. OD 187. What's up, bro? I had ice bags returned at Target. You did? Hope you doing too. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing alright, bro. Hope you are too, man. I have a Walgreens in my city that I looked on Google Maps that it has a 2.1/5 ratings. Oh. I wonder why. There is a presidential election in my country, and hopefully we will end the ruling of a dictator. Pray, guys. Oh Jesus, where do you live, man? Speaking of Instagram, when are you gonna get around to the memes I sent you? Dude, easy. I was just thinking of that. I think I might actually react to them tomorrow on Twitch. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how I'm gonna do that, because I kind of wish that they were in like a video compilation, because that'd make it so much more easier for me to just like, you know, make a video about it. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that really soon, actually. Ali, if you become a WWE wrestler, I promise you will be at least the second most electrifying man of WWE after The Rock. Thank you, Ali. Thank you for having so much faith in me. It would be cool, man. I'd have to seriously jack up, like, you know, get fucking jacked again, you know. You have to try Amanda the Adventurer. Corey already did it. I mean, the video game, dude. I binge watched him play that game like a week ago, and that game is creepy. I mean, I didn't have any intentions on playing it, but yeah, I saw Corey play it already, so I feel like I shouldn't play it anymore, because I already know the different puzzles and secrets. Some of those puzzles are really involved, and I don't even know how I would even figure that shit out, you know what I mean? Without looking it up. I become a full-fledged member if you go and kick John Cena's ass. Dude, by the time if I ever were to get into the WWE, I mean, John Cena will probably retire by then, you know? But it's probably like I'm guessing that it's probably really hard to get into the WWE, honestly. I have a lot of homeless people in my nearest city. That's why that Walgreens has terrible reviews. Well, that'll do it. 2.1 is the average Popeyes rating here in NYC. Ooh, that is pretty low. I bet you they are assholes at that Popeyes. Random Productions. MySpace button don't work. Help. What do you mean? John Cena is strong as hell too, dude. You should go to wrestling school? I think there's a wrestling school here, actually. It was funny as hell. John Cena is semi-retired. Yeah, he's kind of old, man. He's like in his 50s at least. Martin B, you're the one of the only reaction channels I watch. Wish you much prosperity and success. We need more comedy shorts. Hey, thank you, Martin, so much for tuning in, man, and you know the support. Man, I could not be in this position without all of you guys, man. Thank you so much, bro. Oh, trending videos. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Thank you for that. Appreciate your wow, I can't talk. Appreciate your donation, man. Really, really do. You don't need to be jacked to be a wrestler, and Adam Cole looks like an out of shape high schooler. Adam Cole? Who is that? Idea for a video. You read reviews for low-rated fast food chains. That is a good idea. I might actually take you up on that. That might actually be a good idea, bro. I think I might do that. Thank you for the tip, bro. I might do that. Florida has a lot of them. Yeah, we have a lot of bad. Like there's a Popeyes that's not that far from me that used to have horrible customer service, but their food is, you know, it's hidden. But since I've been there, they've actually had really good customer service. So I guess they, you know, got rid of those people who were terrible and hated their jobs. I mean, you're working at Popeyes, so I mean, how much can you love working there? But most people just want some chicken, man. So just, you know, I can't really speak on what kind of day that they're having and, you know, what their life is like, but I can't get mad at somebody who just wants to get some chicken, you know what I mean? You can't talk means you're getting tired. Yeah, I am a little tired. Crystal, Coachman. Good evening. Wow, really love your reaction to Family Guy videos. Hey, thank you, Crystal. A lot of people do. But thank you, though. Adam Cole, AEW wrestler. Ah, okay. Jonas, what's up, bro? Every time I think of Popeyes, I remember the RDC. Yeah, dude. Every time I go to Popeyes, I think of RDC World. Dude, they've man, their skits are hilarious too. But I think Caleb City really inspired me to make skits, man. Him and Long Beach Griffey and RDC World. I gotta get back on my skits, man. It's just sometimes when I have an idea, it just takes me so long to really put it on paper, make sure I have a strong beginning, middle, and ending for my short or my skit. The hardest part that I have with making skits is tying it all together, you know? So yeah. The Burger King in Tottenham has 2.7. I used to work there, so every few weeks I like to read the new reviews they get. Dude, I can't believe Burger King is even still in business. I used to go to, like, Burger King was good when I was like 13 or 14. That's when it was delicious. Nowadays, it's like, who goes to Burger King? I haven't craved a Whopper in like years. Popeye's biscuits are the best. Yeah, if you want to die. I think somebody was like, do a Family Guy reaction, and every time you lose or every time you break, you have to eat a Popeye's biscuit. I'm like, are you trying to kill me? With no drink. I watch Family Guy all the time, especially when Stewie says to Herbert, he tells him to piss off. Herbert the pervert. Some of them, even an undercover boss, cannot do anything. That is how bad they are. Yeah, it'd probably cuss out the undercover boss. When I think of undercover boss, I think of that Key and Peele skit. JC, would you prefer to be a country man or a city man? Good question. I'm not opposed to either, honestly. I like living in the country. It's very peaceful. It's very peaceful. The only shitty part is you have to like drive into town and do anything. Living in the city, you know, can be a bit more noisier, but you don't have to go far for groceries or, you know, to do fun things. Yeah, I mean, that's probably, maybe, I don't mind living in the country with like a nice house and, you know, some good acres, couple of acres, maybe 2 dogs, nice family. That's actually not a bad life, you know. Ask ChatGPT to help you tie it all together, man, or ask Bard, new Google AI, speed up your productivity and efficiency. You know what's crazy, man? I actually downloaded like something that's similar to ChatGPT, and I was like, can you help me write a funny skit or something like that? And I gave it the skit idea, and it was trash. But there's some elements I see that I can maybe take from there, but I feel like kind of it's cheating, you know? Like, I think that I guess I don't know. I guess that as long as it's funny, I guess that's the biggest thing. But I don't know. I guess I just take a lot of pride in like writing everything out and just not having really any help, you know? It's so crazy that AI is getting so, you know, so advanced, you know? Burger King is second to McDonald's in sales. I literally just ate Burger King. You literally just ate Burger King? What'd you eat, bro? Maybe you just have a bad BK. Some places do it better. I don't know, man. It's like Burger King. When you, it's like this. Why go to Burger King when there's Five Guys, burgers and fries? I think I'm just more used to just higher quality burgers. I mean, I know that Burger King is like something quick, easy to get, and Five Guys is a bit more expensive, but it's delicious, you know? I haven't had Burger King in like, you know, it's been a long time. I rarely go to Burger King. If I go, I get a Whopper Jr. There was a time where I went to Burger King when I was like a kid, and they were selling these like Simpson watches, and I had Homer Simpson. Every time I pressed the button, it said, burgers. I love that watch. I don't know what happened to it, but I fucking love that watch. I would like go to school and flex on people at my school. Yeah, get this one? Yeah, I got Homer Simpson. Look what it does. Yeah. I know I'm probably getting annoying about this, but if it's okay to send some last second memes, I'd say that because those are fun. Yeah, man, send them over. Send them over, bro. Send them. You're not getting annoying, bro. Burger King prices are ridiculous too. $9 for a bland burger and unseasoned fries. Oh hell no, hell no. You have other social media, right? Yeah, man. I have Twitter, Instagram, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm actually about to order Popeyes now. I haven't had it in a while. What you gonna order? Breasts, wings, thigh, tenders, chicken sandwich. Omega, trying to laugh, Joe edition, and if you laugh, you must order and finish a whole Arby's meal. Oh, I hate Arby's. I had one of my homies, like we went to go work out, and after we worked out, he was like, yo bro, let's go to Arby's. I was like, what? Why Arby's of all places, man? He was like, bro, you are sleeping on the roast beef sandwiches. I was like, what? Roast beef sandwiches from Arby's? Are you out of your mind? There's like 30 places I can name that's way better than Arby's, man. You want to go to Arby's of all places, man? So we went to Arby's, and I'm like, bro, let's just go to Wendy's. And he was like, nah, man. Went to Arby's, got the roast beef sandwiches, man. And he was like, you know what? These are ass. I was like, I told you. Wait, so what is your go-to fast food place, if any? Chick-fil-A. At this point, I need to buy stock in Chick-fil-A. I go there so often. It's not, I probably shouldn't, honestly. But sometimes I'm just craving a spicy chicken sandwich meal with fries and a large lemonade with some honey roasted barbecue sauce. Damn. Tomorrow, Sunday. City when young, country when old. Yeah. Bye, JC. Have a good one. All right, Dairy Soup Productions. Take care, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Whoa. Texas or Ohio? What do you mean? I don't think using Chat GPT or Baird is cheating, bro. As long as your viewers are entertained, who gives a fuck? I use it in my job all day long to summarize long, boring corporate reports. Yeah, see, for something like that, that's okay. But I guess, when you're trying to be creative, and you are trying to come up with something that's going to be, I don't know, I guess I have a sense of pride when I'm writing these skits, and I just don't want to be so reliant on some AI, that's basically why there's a big strike happening with the Writers Guild of America. I think one of the reasons is some of these studios in, I think it's studios and other companies in Hollywood are trying to get rid of, I think, writers. If I'm not, I may be misquoting things here, but I think the gist of it is like basically they're trying to make people who are writers just, you know, obsolete essentially. Or I think it is what's happening is they're getting the writers that write these for these productions and these, you know, shows. They want them to write, you know, for them still, but they want to like only bring them in for just gig work and I guess pay them less. And then I read somewhere that in some cases they want them to write for like the studio, then have the AI finish off their work, you know, which kind of sucks, man, in my opinion. AI art is scary. It is scary. I think eventually we're gonna have some clones. What's the best way to de-stress? Probably a nature walk, man, or just a walk in the park on a nice afternoon day. Five Guys is good, but it's too far. Yeah, it's good, bro. I think it's way better than Burger King. Five Guys costs a second mortgage, but it's good, man. It's good. Shake Shack, or is that? Yeah, Shake Shack's pretty good. Five Guys being expensive is an understatement, but those Cajun fries are so good. It's worth it, Martin. I'm telling you, bro. It's worth it. Burger King got a lot of nerve to call themselves the king of burgers. I'm saying. Also, I have never seen a Five Guys in New York City. Not sure if we have one here. Really? I would think that New York would have a Five Guys, man. Five Guys in the kitchen. BK has a burger called Roadhouse. Roadhouse. I want to kick the cashier. You'd have to. JC, you see the pic of the PSP I posted on Discord? Nah, I've been so bad at checking my Discord, man. But I'm gonna check it after the stream. I used to have a PSP a long time ago. What's my craziest Walmart experience? I worked there years ago, had someone's auntie try to snatch me. A male employee stole lingerie by wearing it. I've seen things at Walmart. Bro, I don't like going to Walmart, man. I always feel like it's super sketchy. I typically go to Publix, but the craziest thing, I've never really seen anything super crazy at Walmart. I've never seen, and it's crazy because, you know, Walmart is always that place where crazy shit happens at, you know? Yeah. I don't go to Walmart that often. I don't. I used to live in a town where, when I used to go to high school, we had a Walmart that everybody from my high school used to go and hang out at because we lived in the country and there was nothing better to do than to go to like a Walmart and just hang out after school and just eat some snacks and drink soda or whatever, or just, you know, fucking bullshit until we had to go home, you know? I'd rather die of starvation than eat at Arby's. I feel the same way, man. I'm like that one fish from SpongeBob where he's like starving and he crawls in the Krusty Krab. He's like, food, water, atmosphere. Then Mr. Krabs comes with like a Krusty Krab, or no, a Krabby Patty. And he's like, here, sir, have a Krabby Patty. He's like, oh boy, a Krabby Patty. Don't you have anything different than a Krabby Patty? Oh man. We recently got Wendy's in London. The spicy chicken sandwich is pretty good. Did my screen flicker? That's weird. You just got a Wendy's in London, man? Oh shit. Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. I think the stream lagged. Hold on, guys. Can you guys see me? How about now? Okay, there we go. Nothing was wrong. Music is a big high. Let me turn it down. All right, nice. All right. Those edible gummies getting to you? Nah, bro. I wanted to try edibles one time, man, and I did. I'm never trying edibles ever again, man. I told my friend, dude, that's the first and last time I'm trying edibles, man. I had an argument with some friends of mine. What's more iconic, SpongeBob or Phineas and Ferb? I think Phineas and Ferb, but let me know. I actually have never watched a single episode of Phineas and Ferb. I know of that show. All right, later, Steven. Take care, bro. Thank you for stopping by. I think SpongeBob is way more iconic, in my opinion. I've seen like TikToks of people having raves, and they dress up as like SpongeBob characters. I mean, SpongeBob is pretty serious, man. And I think it's more funnier. You never watched Phineas and Ferb? Nah, man. I haven't. I've never seen an episode. That was on like the Disney Channel, right? I would say SpongeBob, and I got into SpongeBob long after PAF. Phineas and Ferb. Okay. You should visit Canada in the near future. We are legalizing cocaine in PC province. Well, one of my friends actually just moved to Canada, but I would be going to see him, not to do cocaine. Crystal, I watched it once. They was always building stuff. I think it was I getting the shows mixed up. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm wrong then, but I like Phineas and Ferb more than SpongeBob. Yeah, I love SpongeBob. I have to give it a shot. I have to give it a chance. I know that one of the brothers doesn't really talk, but they're always trying to. Um, is there like a secret? Is there like a evil scientist in that show or something that they're always trying to like? They're always trying to fight or whatever. Mm-mm-mm. The one brother that doesn't talk is British. Rose, what's up? Mahogany Peoples, what is up? What is up, Rose? What is up? What is up? The evil scientist is Dr. Heinz. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. I can't pronounce that last name. The greatest anime villain of all time. Have y'all ever watched Hunter x Hunter? Is that show any good? I've been like watching what's this guy's name? God, I just had his name in my head. I think it's pronounced Itika or Takia. Takia. You guys heard of Takia, right? Who you think is the greatest villain of all time throughout all forms of media? The greatest villain of all time through all that's a pretty big deal. Man. The greatest villain of all time. Probably the Joker, maybe. If not the Joker, maybe Darth Vader. You guys haven't seen Hunter x Hunter? Oh, yeah. Did you just say X and Hunter Hunter? I thought it was Hunter x Hunter. I don't know. For me, the anime ranking is One Piece, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter. What are we talking about? Oh, you're just talking about just like has anybody's watched like Hunter x Hunter? Aizen from Bleach? Yeah. Aizen's a pretty good villain. He's pretty good. JC, I need your help. Me and my girlfriend are arguing about what we should get for dinner. I want Chinese and she wants Indian. You mean she wants Indian? Can you settle it, please? Thanks. I mean, I don't. I mean, it depends on. Well, how about you just like flip a coin and heads Chinese and tails Indian? How about that? Both are pretty delicious, if you ask me. Greatest villain of all time is probably Bowser. Oh yeah, Bowser's pretty. He's pretty iconic, man. Q from Star Trek. Jermaine, what's up, bro? Or Jermaine, right? Jermaine. Yo, I'm so bad at names, man. Jermaine, yeah, I think it's Jermaine. It's like, I think it's Jermaine though. I don't watch that much anime. Most I watch now is Bunkai and record of Ragnarok. Okay. Joker is a great answer. He's probably top 3 most iconic too. Yeah, Joker is like really up there, man. I don't know who'd be number 1 though. Cause Joker is like it now. If you were to ask me like what's the most iconic superhero, Superman. Can you do more unnecessary censorship? Is there more uploaded? I can do that. I need to finish Bleach. Bro, you should start doing movie reactions. And get copyright claimed? If I do that, I probably have to do that on my Patreon. I'm gonna probably start back watching The Boys. Have you ever played any VR games before, JC? No, I haven't. Oh, the X in Hunter x Hunter is meant to signify a repeat of the Hunter world. So it's pronounced Hunter Hunter, not Hunter x Hunter. Ah, okay. This whole time I've been saying Hunter x Hunter. Nah, this my house and my money. We getting Chinese. Well, that's settled it. Nah, we getting Chinese. Chinese it is, man. Who do you think is the most misunderstood villain or character? The Joker. Maybe. The Joker, maybe. Man, that's a good one. Maybe Thanos? I don't know the Joker's backstory that well, but that's a good one. I don't know. Thanos comes to mind though, because a lot of people say that Thanos, wasn't wrong, And the more and more you think about it, the longer I live here on this earth, you're like, Thanos' plan wasn't that, it wasn't all that evil. Didn't sound too bad. Alpha, you said Man Ray is the Man Ray. Is this your wallet? No, it's not my wallet. But this is your license, right? Yep. And this came from, I can't remember the whole dialogue, but that shit was funny. Darth Vader or Voldemort? Have you recorded any more commercials? Nah, man. I've been, it's been pretty slow for me, man, with the commercials, dude. I have to do a self-tape audition for ESPN though, soon. So if I book this one, I'll be on ESPN. After your reaction, I watched all the episodes of Hell of a Boss. That show is something else, man. Really? Damn. Yeah, I plan on doing more reactions to that. It sucks that they claim all the videos though. If you use the fair use clause, you can do more. You can do movie reactions, look at how reactors like Billy Binges and acid do it, it will grow the channel too. Sometimes I do look under like videos and it says something like there's this weird, like they have this license or something, and I guess it gives them the okay to just use the video without getting claimed. I don't know how I would go about getting that license, but maybe that's what it is. Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man, most iconic heroes. Vader, Joker, Voldemort, most iconic villains. Yep, I agree with that. Killmonger, yeah, he was pretty misunderstood. Apocalypse is the most misunderstood to me. What's this story? Killmonger is one of the most misunderstood for sure. For me, it's Doc Ock. Man was literally innocent through the whole second Spider-Man movie. He was just broken, not evil. I think you can even argue that Spawn is misunderstood. Not a modern character, but Frankenstein's monster is pretty misunderstood, at least in the book. Yeah, I think that's a good answer too, Tech Matt. Martin, I gotta wake up at 2 a.m. For what? I need Viagra. What's up, bro? Hey, JC, how are you doing, man? Also, my mom says hi. Hello, Mom. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, dude. How's your day been going? David Dawn. We getting chili garlic chicken with rice and curry sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. If you haven't tried that, you should. It's bussin'. What is it like? What's the Chinese place called, David? I don't know if you ever been to PF Chang's, but it's pretty good. The people who say Thanos wasn't wrong are the people who didn't have people blipped out of existence. Fair. Bro, I don't know what he's saying. It's most definitely the dirty bubble. I love how all of you are y'all know the SpongeBob references, man, and the characters. Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with you, David, that he would be the biggest villain. B-Man, would you rather be in a movie with The Rock or in a Super Bowl commercial? Definitely a movie with The Rock, because for one, I get to meet The Rock and work alongside him, but I think with the Super Bowl commercials, man, they only show it. I mean, either way, you'd be getting a lot of exposure. I love commercials, but I personally would love to have more opportunities to be on like movies and TV shows. Yeah, it'd be really dope to do a movie with The Rock, man. Maybe if they make like Pain and Gang 2, I can be on there. Do you do stage acting or just screen? Just screen. I've never done theater acting or theater. What is it? Theater stage or no? Just I guess it just would be theater acting. Or like Broadway or whatever. JC, can you please help me resolve this argument once and for all? Who's more attractive, Ruby Rose or Lori Harvey? I think Ruby Rose, but my friends think Lori Harvey. For me personally, I do think Lori is Ruby Rose has a prettier face, probably, but I think Lori Harvey is definitely like overall, she's like I think she looks more attractive, in my opinion. That's just me. But I would never date her. Do you have an Actors Access or a Backstage account for auditions? I have an Actors Access account. Yep. You could also brand movie reactions as actor reacts to blank. Ooh, that's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. Yeah, I wish I have to look into that. Maybe I think I need a license or something to do, because I've seen people do movie reactions, but it's all cut up. It's all cut up because, I mean, you're doing a movie on your YouTube channel, so it kind of makes me feel a little bit anxious to do that, because I don't want YouTube coming at me with like BS, you know, with claims and strikes and stuff like that, you know. Show Tucker is the most misunderstood character. If you know, you know. I do not know. I don't care what anyone says. I love that Spawn movie with Michael Jaw. Is it pronounced Jaw or J or Jaw? It's Jaw, right? Michael Jaw White? Is that right? Is criminally underrated. Yeah, man, that movie was good, bro. It was good. People want to talk shit about the CGI. I thought the CGI at the time was nice. It was cool. Spawn is more anti-hero than villain. He's like Ghost Rider, Red Hood, and Punisher. Yeah. I think the first Punisher that came out with I forgot the guy who played the first Punisher, but I think John Travolta was in that movie and he was a villain. Dude, that's like one of my favorite movies, man. That first Punisher movie. If I'm not mistaken, I think John Travolta was in that movie. I think. But I thought that movie was so fucking cool, dude. Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, he's pretty big. PF Chang's CEO is a black guy. Oh, word? My brother know what he doing. Work. Thanks for the community engagement. More horror video reactions soon. Oh, bro, absolutely. Maybe tomorrow. Love finding new horror stuff to watch. Yeah, bro. I'm really loving the horror videos I've been watching lately, man. They've been pretty good. I want to find some more tomorrow, and I'm gonna probably start posting it on Sundays, like Corey Kenshin, because he always does. I mean, he hasn't done it in a while, but he does like spooky, scary Sunday or something like that. I'm gonna take a page out of his book. JC is the most iconic villain. Hey man, I'm a good guy. Since it was announced that they're making a fourth one, which was your favorite Kung Fu Panda movie? You know what's crazy? I've only seen the first one, I think. Yeah, I haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 2 or 3. Rock won't do Pain and Gain 2. There's no jungle. Yeah, the last couple of movies he was in a jungle. It's been. Also, if you get to work with The Rock, you'll learn some Chinese from him. He knows Chinese. I'd pay a lot of money to see JC play as Black Adam. That'd be pretty cool, but I'd have to shave my head, man. You know what character I'd love to play as? There's a guy, I think his name is Luke Fox. He's like, he's a part of like the Batman family, but he has like he looks like Batman Beyond, but he has like a blue Batman logo on his chest. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly, but I think his name is Luke Fox, Batman. That's pretty dope. I wouldn't mind playing John Stewart, Green Lantern, Green Lantern. Alpha, Dinkelbird is the most misunderstood. Nah, Dinkelberg. Fucking hate Dinkelbird, man. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yo, Fairly Odd Parents, man. That show used to make me laugh so much, man. Dinkelberg. That man just living his life. I prefer Doug Dimmadome. I prefer Doug Dimmadome, the owner of the Dimmadome. Oh, y'all are funny, man. Yo, Punisher is my all-time favorite movie. Thomas Jane was the Punisher. Yeah, bro, that was a good ass movie. I don't think Shu Tucker is a villain. He's just a monster. I don't know who that is. You should audition for Miles Morales for the MCU debut, but the face cut might have to go through. Sorry. I think I'm honestly too jacked to play Miles Morales, and I think that I'm just too light-skinned to play him too. I feel like they already have a concept of what they would like to him. They already have like a concept of what they want him to be. So yeah, I don't know if I could play him, you know. What are the movies are you looking forward to see on the big screen? I don't really have any in mind, man. I'm not really sure. None in particular. I don't know. I've never really been hyped for a movie since Dragon Ball Z Broly. Acting for theater also just helps add to being an actor overall. So many famous actors started in theater like MPH, Hyde Jackson, Morgan Freeman, Andrew Garfield. Yeah, and I think Denzel too, I think. But yeah, you're right. I think that I think it does help, but when you cross over into like on-camera acting, everything is like so still. It feels, and it's like I noticed that a lot of like theater actors, I think when you do theater, I think how do I say it? You really are taught on how to really, I keep saying really. You're taught to flush out the character. Extensively, I guess. I mean, you would do that anyway for on-camera acting as well, but I don't know. For some reason, theater actors are able to really. Oh my God, that's like the third really. They're able to flush out the character more, and I think that when you're a theater actor, you tend to be more bigger with your character because you're on stage. But when you cross over to on-camera work, that's when you have to be more still, And I noticed that they have a lot of trouble being still because they feel like they're not doing anything. So, yeah. spooky, scary Sunday. Haven't missed one yet. You should do the Medea, or is it Medela? The Medela catalog? It's not that creepy. You know what's crazy, Martin? I've actually seen pretty much all of those, and that shit is creepy. Would I ever do reactions to music? And also, what's your favorite band? Mine is Korn. I would do reactions to music, man, but UMG, Universal Music Group, they will come in and claim all of my fucking videos. So I can't, unfortunately, monetize them, but I might, as long as it's not blocked, I might throw them on my membership channel. My favorite band is probably Linkin Park. The new Batman. Luke Fox. Oh, Luke Fox is Batwing. It is? He is? I know what you're talking about with the Black Batman. Yeah, I would love to play Luke Fox. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Blackwing. That's who you are. Okay, Batwing. Batwing. Yeah, I never knew that there was like he was black, man. That'd be perfect for me. Would I play Luke Cage or Young Jax from MK if you were offered? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if, but I think that Mike Coulter, the guy who played the last Luke Cage, dude, he was like perfect for Luke Cage. I just think I'm too light skinned to play Luke Cage because I think he's been a more darker. I have a more lighter complexion, but yeah, but I think like, you know, how he's perceived in the comic books, I think that he has a goatee or whatever and he's bald, and I think he's just a lot more darker than I am. Jax, I could probably do Jax. I could probably play him. Read us some Green Lantern lines. Well, you see, I don't know any. Dinkelberg was super happy because he had no kids. Dink stands for double income, no kids. So they had tons of disposable income and free time. Yeah, that's why Timmy's dad was hating so hard. Isn't Miles Morales mixed? I think he's all. Yeah, he is mixed, I think, because his mother is Hispanic and his father is black. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I forgot about that, actually. Fun fact, it was confirmed by the director that Optimus Prime face in the new movie is modeled after Peter Cullen, the original only voice actor for him. Yeah, man, that's pretty dope. He has a great voice, man. He used to do the Tanami promos on Cartoon Network. If you get cast in a touring play or a musical, they pay housing plus between $800 to $2,500 a week or more. Dream gift for me? Damn. One of my acting, I guess, like some guy in my acting class, he's on like this Disney show. And I forgot what it's called, but I think he plays like Hades or something like that. I forgot what the name of it was. It's a Disney show, but it's like a musical. And he plays like Hades. I forgot what it's called. But I think it's based off of Greek mythology. I think I don't know. Is Hades Greek mythology? Mythology? You really trying hard to not use really? I do that shit so much, man. Oh, Show Tucker is from Full Metal Alchemist. He turned his wife, daughter, and dog into it. Oh my god, he did? By the way, if you ever want to get into musical theater, not the boring kind, I highly recommend Hadestown. Oh, Hadestown. Blues and jazz. In the boom of Mormon. South Park Writers Road. Okay, I'll check it out. Say the Green Lantern Oath. I don't know it. I'm so happy that my self-tapes are becoming more popular, and if you don't have to be in town to audition. Yeah, I kind of wish that I kind of miss going in person, man, because I feel like when you now you have to submit self-tapes into directors now. I think that you just have a lot more people that, you know, how do I say this? You have a lot more. Well, you already had a lot of competition anyway, but I think that you had a better shot of getting the part if you were in front of the director. Now that you were just reduced to like a digital image in their email or however they look at people now, well, it's just when you're submitting a self-tape, they're just looking at your thumbnail headshot and they're clicking on your video and just looking at your audition. And sometimes they don't even look at your audition the entire video. They just kind of look at it, they look at it and it's like, okay, do I like this guy? Do I like her? No. On to the next one. At least in person, you can kind of like have their, undivided attention. But self-tapes is like a gift and a curse, essentially, Is it possible for you to do more South Park reactions? Those and Family Guy, American Dad reactions are my favorite from you. I could find more South Park, Family Guy, and American Dad. So I kind of figured out why my channel is kind of the way it is. So I made a new channel just to test this out, and I looked at my channel and I started clicking on videos that weren't Family Guy and American Dad. And what my channel does is it just solely recommends Family Guy and American Dad content, but majority of it is just Family Guy. So a lot of my videos that's not Family Guy doesn't get recommended to a lot of my subscribers. And that's kind of why why I see a big disparity in my views, because it's like my channel is ignoring all the other videos that I do that aren't Family Guy and American Dad, and it's just showing you more Family Guy and American Dad. So I had to literally click on any video that's not Family Guy for my channel to be like, let's give him some other stuff that we see, But it still, for the most part, just gave me or recommended Family Guy content. And it was recommended stuff that I did like 8 months ago. So it's kind of weird how my channel does that. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of annoying because I think that, yes, Family Guy, of course it gets me a lot of views, but I think it really hurts my channel too, because whenever you're trying to expand and do other things, there's gonna be that disparity, of viewership. I have been playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for 2 days, and I just got out of the tutorial area. What? Is it really that long? I don't know if you heard of Meisner. Oh yeah. I have a Meisner book over there. But the Meisner technique is amazing for screen acting. Check it out. Yeah, bro. I've heard of it. I agree with that about in-person auditions, but I guess as a theater actor in college, it's nice to be able to submit to a theater in Maine from Missouri. Yeah, in that regard, yeah, that's a lot more convenient. Cause like, before the pandemic, man, I was getting called for like, auditions in person, and it was nerve wracking, but I think I felt like I had a better chance to do that shit in person. Roland, thank you for the 99 cents, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil know Green Lantern's lights. That was terrible though. You gotta give me some more practice. You gotta give me some more time to practice it. Bro, I've been here at like 8K. Best reactions to Family Guy ever. Also, I see your meme reactions in my recommended all the time. Okay, that's good. I guess that like, the top, I would say my top videos that I guess are the most popular on my channel is Family Guy, American Dad, Ace Vane, WWE, and memes. That's like the top 5. 5 a.m. bro, sleep time for me. It's been fun. I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, Toy Him Gaming. Good seeing you, bro. Really nice catching up with you, man. Glad you're doing alright, bro. Take care, man. I'll see you in the next stream. Haley, how you feel about the next round for the Heat? I feel nervous. I'd rather play the 76ers, man. But I feel like Boston's going to come in and just smack the 76ers tomorrow. Or today, rather. I agree with you. I think if you mix it up by doing more cartoon reactions, Side Night and Happiness, more South Park, the algorithm will switch. Algorithms and viewers like cartoon the most. I was doing Side Night and Happiness, but they start claiming those videos, so I was like, oh my gosh. But I can look for more South Park. Sometimes I can get lucky with South Park and they don't claim it. You're located in Florida, right? Do a lot of auditions come from GA? Then I know a lot of people say it's the new Hollywood for filming movies. Yeah, but the thing about that, man, is sometimes Atlanta directors don't even look for Orlando actors because they rather look for people locally, and so that sometimes hurts my chances on new opportunities that I could be getting for new auditions, because I can't tell you how many opportunities that have probably passed me up just because I live in Orlando. There's something about the Orlando market for actors. No, well, let me take that back. I think that they have some type of I wouldn't say disdain, but they tend to not really respect Orlando actors like they do the Atlanta actors or LA actors, That's why I really would like to have Atlanta representation, so that I could have more auditions come my way from Atlanta. That's not to say that I don't get, the occasional audition from Atlanta, but not as much as I would probably like. So yeah, it's just really hard. In person could be double-edged sword though, because you waste time driving there or flying there, and you might end up getting snubbed. It also costs a lot of money too, bro. It costs a lot, dude. I never realized that being an actor costs you a lot of money, but I mean, I spend a lot of money anyway on acting, man. So, it's, I mean, although I may not have to like drive everywhere, I spend money on self tapes, classes, like just With even I get booked sometimes, and they don't always like cover the travel expenses. Uh, but if it's local, hopefully, I can like always audition and do my thing, and hopefully seeing someone in person, I think really is better anyway. But um, yeah, it's a gift and a curse, I guess. It's kind of like, yeah, driving, a long way to audition can be a pain, but hey man, you just gotta knock out the part. They're not gonna always get you, but you have a chance to make a really good impression on them. I don't like WWE and don't watch Ace Fame, so I don't typically tune into those reactions. But I was the others, like try to laughs and cartoons. Okay, I got you. Everybody has their own thing on my channel. I think the majority likes Family Guy, but then you have other groups that like different things. So you have groups of people who like one thing, then you have other people who like just other things, but then you have people who like watch everything. And the people who watch everything, I think they're like kind of the minority. I agree. I want the 76ers more than Boston. Yeah. If we get Boston, Jason Tatum's going to turn to MJ. David Don, JC, please notice my comments. What did you write? Ever watch Red versus Blue? Dude, I used to. My friend introduced that to me a long time ago in high school. Like a long time. Mike, you should do a video where us subscribers send you memes / videos trying to get you to react. Yeah, Easy Ace actually sent me some memes a couple days ago, so I'm gonna probably react to his memes either tomorrow or relatively soon. Van, late night. It is 11:05 a.m. here where I am. Where are you from again, Van? Atlanta auditions are all Tyler Perry movies anyway. You're not missing it. That's not true, D. That's not true. That is not true, bro. Yes, while Tyler Perry Studios is up there, there's a lot of other auditions. There's a ton of stuff that's not Tyler Perry movies and TV shows. There's a lot of good stuff up there, man. Sometimes I got one for what was that show called? It was, oh my god, what the hell was it? It was like a DC TV show. It was like DC Villains or something like that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. DC TV shows. But I had an audition for this and it was so dope. I forgot what I had to do for it, but God, what was it? DC Villains. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. But it was like these hold on. But it was like these villains, and they were all like, I guess, these young villains, and I guess they were all I don't know who they were working for, but like it was a DC TV show. And I think it's still going on, but I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's gonna eat me up. No one reacts to theater much, and the few I see get a lot of love because it's niche, but people love musical reactions. And as someone who is new to it, people would love to see you discover popular shows. Oh, it's not a bad idea. Have you ever thought of modeling, JC? Yeah, I thought of it. Um, I need to probably get representation for that. Um, Technically, I am a part of one, but I just need to get more lifestyle headshots or lifestyle pictures to have a better portfolio. When I first moved to Orlando, um, I went to this modeling place that's called Model Scout. It was a giant scam, man, a huge scam, and just got to be careful around here because there's people that just is looking to make money off your dreams, and you don't realize that they're scam artists. Which version of TMNT was your favorite? For me, it was a 2012 Nickelodeon version. There's so many versions of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bro. I forgot which version it was, man. But I vividly remember watching the really old live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That one was really dope. Really dope. You'd also love Jesus Christ Superstar and Legally Blonde. Oh, you know what? I think I saw Legally Blonde. Or no, it wasn't Legally Blonde. It was Picture Perfect or something like that. Like, these are all musicals, right? You're naming off, Roland? But I saw Picture Perfect. I actually took a girl on a date to see Picture Perfect 2, I think. It was a good movie, but it was kind of a lame date. Hey, you ever dealt with anxiety and depression? Absolutely. If so, how did you overcome it? Oh man. Probably I went to I went to counseling at one point when I was in college because I was dealing with like some depression for sure, and that helped tremendously. I think counseling is really like underrated. I think that it's important to take care of your mental health, man, and I think that it does not make you weak to go to a counselor and just let this professional understand your problems and support you, man. It can make the world of difference, man. I just think that more people should consider counseling. A lot of people, put it off to the side like, oh, I'm fine, I'm strong, I don't need no counseling. No, bro, I think counseling would really help. It really helped me a lot. I think I'm going to actually get back into counseling too, just because I think it's important. I think it's really important. You need that person. If you don't have anybody in your life that you can really talk to and, just let it, just, it's really important to have that kind of person, in your life that you can just talk to about anything. And you can't always talk to everyone about your problems, but if you have a good counselor, he or she can really help you get through a lot of stuff, man. So, but anxiety, yeah, that's a tough one because I still deal with that now to a certain degree. I think my anxiety gets worse the longer I stay in my apartment and work. If I don't go out, often, and then I get around people and start socializing and stuff like that, that's when my anxiety gets a little like wacky. But it tends to go away once I'm actively being social. So that's just me. But yeah, I hope that helps, man. Everybody has, everybody goes through something, dude, for sure. You're not alone. I think that one thing you have to understand is it's just you're not alone. When you're dealing with these things, man, everybody deals with they deal with different things, and anxiety and depression is very common. So you're not alone, bro. Have you ever seen those Stickman versus Crater videos? If not, could be a good one to react to. Stickman versus Crater videos. Yeah, I'll check it out. There are so many newer adult animation shows now, like The Prince from HBO Max or Tuca Bertie. So funny. Would make good reactions. I haven't heard of those, but I'll check it out. From Michigan, but living in Bangkok, Thailand. Your content is... Oh, wow, you're living in Thailand? Wow. Or Thailand, not Thailand, Thailand. Your content is one of the few things that keep me anchored to the U.S. Your efforts are appreciated. Hey, man, thank you so much for watching me, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. D, you wrong for that, bro. Noisy XO, what's up, bro? First stream? Welcome, sir. Or ma'am. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. I would do live reactions here, but I'm like always so worried that YouTube would be like weird about it. Thailand, land of thighs. The land of thighs. You guys are funny. Not gonna lie, the Thailand sounds like heaven. You don't know why so many people are coming here, man. I don't know. Beats me. But alright, guys, I'm gonna probably call it a night, man. It's good catching up with you guys. YouTube just got a new CEO, so hopefully things start to change. I don't know, dude. That's wishful thinking. I think Susan is still around in some form of capacity, but it's gonna take a lot for YouTube to really change its ways and how it is now, man. So we'll see. Gotta be hopeful though. Alan Becker is one of the Stickman versus Critter YouTubers. I recommend his videos because there's a whole story behind them. All right, I got you. Thailand is awesome, and there are plenty of thighs for everyone. I might have to book a trip. In Spades Radio, what's up, bro? What's good, JC? Do you do collab reactions, and are you on the East Coast or West Coast? I haven't really thought about doing collab reactions, man. I may or may not do them, but I thought about actually reaching out to Internet City and maybe doing a collab reaction with them, or doing a collab reaction with Tyrone Magnus, but just hadn't really gotten around to it. But I'm on the East Coast. Yeah, the Stickman videos are a YouTube staple. All right, D. Good night, bro. Good night, Rose. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna probably leave and get some sleep. But thank you guys once again for joining me this stream. It's always wonderful catching up with you guys. Skull Crusher, what's up, bro? You just caught the end of the stream, but it's all good. Yeah, The Prince is such a good show. It's a parody of the royal family, and the main guy is so similar to Stewie. Definitely recommend checking it out. I got you, bro. But alright, guys. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good morning, wherever you are. Take care. Take it easy. See you, Easy. Take care, bro. Space Radio, how often do you do live streams? They're pretty sporadic. They're pretty random, so I'm gonna try to do more every. I typically have my live reactions or live streams on the weekends, so that's where they really catch me. But good night, bro. Good night, Internet Explorer. Emerald, good night, bro. At least I finally got to do a stream and all. Good night, JC. Can't wait for more reactions. Thank you, Skull Crusher. Thank you for joining, man. Anduri. I hope that's pronounced your name right. Good night, bro. Oh, no problem, Tyler. Take it easy, bro.